Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's see what comes out for you. For the Capricorns, the Eight of Wands. Okay, so something's coming in rather quickly. With the Queen of Swords. Ooh. Capricorn, in true fashion, are you going to be extremely cutting? And do it quickly. I think that it could also mean that you're making a decision very quickly that feels cutting to others. Let's see. The King of Swords. Ooh, the King and Queen are out with the Ace of Pentacles. Could you be deciding to take on a different job, but like immediately? Like very quickly, like in the middle of the contract quickly. With the Page of Swords at the bottom. Like maybe, or this could be like the child of the King and Queen of Swords. And maybe this decision affects a child and they're like aware of a disagreement between their grown-ups or something. But I was also going to say, like, someone could be looking at you as the perfect person for a role or a position, and you're going to make the decision to consent, like to agree to be in that position. Three of Cups. Yeah. And you're celebrating that energy. Someone else is like really noticing how you would be a good fit in this party of three. What is that? I'm seeing it in business. Two of Swords. Nine of Swords. Four of Wands. Your partnership with another Capricorn is going to leave a business or a person in shambles. Not only are they going to be in shambles, but they're like not going to be able to sleep. Or you deciding to like cut someone out of your life the way I led in the beginning. Someone else like, I can't sleep, baby. Like someone else is going to be tossing and turning for a long time about this decision you're about to make. Let me see. What the King of Swords is bringing in with that Ace of Pentacles, the Moon card. And the Lovers. Ooh. So now it's a love reading. The Lovers card is originally called the Choice card. So there's some sort of choice that is going to come in quickly that will not be shared with the world. Let me go ahead and clarify those major arcanas. See how the light just sort of like went behind the clouds, the sun rather. So it won't be shared. The Empress with the Knight of Cups, yeah. Yeah, so I think Capricorn, you can have an offer coming in quickly. And it won't be like broadcasted. Like you won't be like, oh, I have this opportunity. You're not going to broadcast it. Nor will the person offering you this. And it's going to allow you to fully stand on your throne, stand within your grace and sit on your throne. And it seems to be an offer involving love though. Let me see. That was coming from the King of Swords. Let me see what the Queen of Swords is acting on quickly. The Hierophant. Okay. The Seven of Swords. Capricorn, are you eloping? Okay, and this could be that this is something that will manifest. Let me pull one more card just because. With the Eight of Swords, yeah, bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles, 88. So the Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords is followed by the Nine of Swords. Like you making this choice, and the Nine of Swords with this character outside of the person giving you the offer and outside of you. So you making the decision, Seven of Swords, to do something discreetly in a way that you win, to the Eight of Swords, and you're sort of like in between whether or not it's a good decision or not. was clarifying the Hierophant, which is the card associated with either agreeing to go to a different company or agreeing to marriage. It is about institutional bonding, the Hierophant. But the Nine of Swords is already on the table for this other character, and them seeing your win, not even wanting to acknowledge how they feel about it or look at the win. And that causing them extreme anxiety and lack of sleep as well, insomnia. With this Eight of Pentacles at the bottom makes me feel like it can absolutely be about a job. So you get a job offer, you break a current contract, now your boss is stuck trying to find someone and they don't have anyone to fill your position. The Ace of Swords just came out. Again, it feels like a new opportunity that gives you just new perspective. With the Temperance card, let me clarify that again. And the King of Cups, I think that this offer is coming from someone who is not only logical with that King of Swords card, but they're also very empathetic with this King of Cups card. You are in the Eight of Pentacles though. Cancer got this card too. And I think that where you're at, you're kind of like, okay, you're in a good energy, but you have another offer, like I said, coming in from the universe. And I think, see this person sitting in Lotus, that seated position. I think that when you're in your head about it, you need to go into meditation, accept that you need to move on and potentially cause anxiety in someone else's world, and dive into your win. I was going to say accept it, but just plunge right into this win. You should look at the Cancer reading. Cancer rules your house of relationships. You should look at the Cancer reading. Capricorn, go look at the Cancer reading, okay? Clarifying the win, and the Strength card came out. Leo energy. So yeah, like whatever doubt you're experiencing and even the pain that you have to cause someone else, you have the strength to be able to move through this, okay? Clarifying the King of Cups, offering you balance on this new perspective. The Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy, and the Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Ten of Cups. Ooh, ooh. Not only is this person logical and empathetic, but they're also going to bring fortune into your life quickly. So let's just say this is a leader at a company. Not only did they think that choosing you was logical, and it was like healthy for the company. So like they made this choice from their heart chakra as well. But they're going to pay you well, and they want you to start quickly. That's what I mean. There's like this looming concept that keeps repeating to me that you need to break a current contract. Capricorn, you could be with somebody and somebody else makes a better offer, even if it's love. You have to break that contract of love. 559 when I said that. Yeah, an ending for sure, but a new beginning for you at the same time, and it's going to cause that person so much anxiety. Nine of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Nine of Wands. I feel like a part of you knew that, like, you should not be in this situation you're in anyway. Like, you should not be at the job you're at, or you shouldn't be with the person you're with anyway. Like, you already knew that. So now you're like defending your intuition. Like, man, I should have really trusted myself. 640 when I said that. Like, you knew that was supposed to end already. The Nine of Cups, but it came out with another card, the King of Wands. So now there's three kings on the table. We have the King of Swords, the King of Cups, and the King of Wands. I feel like these could all be people from your past And if you're in masculine energy or you're a male watching this reading, I feel like all of these energies are like characters you used to play. And you realize that it is the culmination of these energies, putting them together, that makes you your happiest. So let me speak to the male Capricorns for a second. You need to be logical. You need to be making decisions with your heart chakra. But you also need to be inspired in your place of work or inspired in your current relationship. If you're lacking passion, like Capricorn men, if you're not, then you're not getting any energy from spirit. That's a spiritual action. For the women, I think you want the same thing. Like, you want a culmination of these energies. So this person, I do want to give it to business a little bit. They're inspired by you. So possibly when they give you this offer, they're like, oh, I'm so excited what you can bring to the company. And I just really think you're a great fit for the team, like I already said earlier. And that makes you feel appreciated. And there you are, sitting on a throne. Once again, legs crossed, 9 cups to yourself. Last card out, 8:30 when I said that. Absolutely, let's follow that 11 energy. Let's hear this message directly from Spirit. Outcome card, the 4 swords. You can finally rest, and not worry about your position in your profession or your position as it relates to you relating to another. So your position in a relationship. You can rest. Capricorn, the outcome card, you can rest.